Hello, my love. Welcome to another episode of Blisstopia podcast. I am your host, Mercedes Castellani, and today we're going to have a short and sweet episode about New Year's resolutions. This week, when this episode is coming out, we are in the first week of December. And of course, we are rushing in the end of the year chaos. And also in the back of our minds, we have this question that says, what do I want to achieve next year? What do I want to accomplish next year? How do I want next year to feel different? What changes do I want to implement and to see in my life? Am I ready for some big shifts in the next upcoming year? So it is a very exciting time. It is a very beautiful moment to reflect, to think. And I think after the end of the year chaos is over, when we can finally rest from all of our obligations, we typically tend to have a couple of days between Christmas and New Year's or around those dates, depending on when you decide to take some holidays, that are a beautiful moment to reflect, to sit, to think about what the past year brought into our lives and to think what we want for the new year. And I do think it is very important to have these moments during the year, whether you decide to do it around Christmas and New Year's. I know some people who love to do it around their own birthdays. It really doesn't matter when you do it. I think the important thing is to have a moment within the year in which you sit, you reflect, you correct, you dream, and you strive for more in the next months that are coming. Now, on one side, I'm a firm believer that it is important to take this time for ourselves. You know me, I love introspection, I love dreaming, I love spending time with myself, thinking how I want the future to look like, and then I actually do things to make that future come to reality. So, a part of me really, really loves this period of the year because it is a moment of introspection. In the Northern Hemisphere, it's winter. Winter really helps for introspection because there isn't much to do on the outside. So it is a beautiful time of the year. But at the same time, I do find that when we set New Year's resolutions, sometimes, most of the times, we don't do this from the appropriate place if we want to generate deep, long lasting transformation. You know that I'm all about deep, long lasting transformation. So for me, sitting at the end of the year, writing 5 phrases, 5 things that you want to achieve, just doesn't do the trick. That is not what it's going to help you actually get the things that you want. So it is good to sit, to reflect, to think about the previous year, to think about the new year that is coming up. But I think there's a way for us to do this if we want to get much, much better results. So let me tell you 3 reasons why New Year's resolutions usually don't work. And I'm saying usually. That means when you do them in a shallow way, you just sit, you write a couple of stuff, and that's it. Those are your New Year's resolutions. I want to lose weight. I'm going to quit smoking. I'm going to get a new promotion. I want to do this or that. I want to travel somewhere. And that's it. That is all the reflection and the depth that we're actually going into. So the issue with setting New Year's resolution in this way, there are several. First of all, is that we're focusing on the outcome. We're focusing in, I want to lose weight, right? That's the goal. But we're not focusing on the process, meaning if I actually want to lose weight, what does that mean in terms of my diet? What does that mean in terms of how many times per week do I need to do exercise? What does that mean about my alcohol consumption? What does that mean about the way that I rest? Because resting helps you lose weight. What does that mean in terms of the consumption of water that I have? So we want to have this outcome. I want to lose weight, but we are not focusing on, okay, which are the daily habits that I need to implement for this to be a possibility? How many times per week do I actually commit to doing sports? How am I going to eat during the week? How am I going to make sure that that is healthy and that supports my weight loss. So we need to get into the nitty gritty details of the thing that we want to do. What does this actually mean from an organization point of view? If it's not in your calendar, it's not going to happen. If you don't know what you're going to eat exactly or what kind of exercise you're going to do, it might not work. And then you also need to get into the mindset piece. Which parts of me don't want to lose weight? Which parts of me actually love eating whatever I want to eat and having no restrictions in my food? Which parts of me are actually kind of lazy and don't want to do sports? Which mindset shifts do I need to have in order to be the type of person who has the weight that I want to have? So, the issue number one is that we focus on the outcome and we don't focus on how we're going to build that outcome. We focus on the what, but we are not really clear about the how. And without the how, we can't really get to the what. And also, we forget to absolutely reflect on the why. Why do I want to do this in the first place? What's my motivation for losing weight? Do I want to comply to certain beauty standards? Or is it because I want to feel better in my own body and I want to enjoy this vessel for existence, and I want to feel sexy, and I want to feel confident, and I want to live for 10 more years if possible? So why? We forget the why, we forget the how, we go straight into the what. So our methodology, it's actually very, very shallow and incomplete. So that is reason number one. Reason number two is that we go into the New Year's resolutions with an all or nothing mentality. What do I mean by this? It's black and white. How many times have you set a goal in December or January, depending when you do your New Year's resolutions, and then you didn't achieve much during Jan, February, and then you ended up dropping these New Year's resolutions down the line in February, in March? And the thing is, because we have this all or nothing mentality, it makes it very, very difficult for us to tolerate some setbacks, to tolerate some issues around the journey, to tolerate that maybe the change is hard, maybe the change requires discipline. Maybe we need to rewire our subconscious mind to allow for this change to happen. And we put this all or nothing mentality. If I manage to eat perfectly for a couple of days, if I manage to do sports for a couple of days, if I manage to quit smoking for a couple of days, then it's all good, it's all fine, it's working, it's success. But if at any point I have a setback, I didn't go to the gym, I didn't do sports one day, or I ate that chocolate cake, or I had that cigarette that I wasn't supposed to have, then we assume that that one mistake, or even two mistakes, or even three mistakes, mean that it's just not working. So this all or nothing mentality, we're either doing it all perfect or there's nothing. And sometimes something is better than nothing. So it is better to eat healthy 5 days a week, and then, oops, you had a little mistake 2 times per week, but it's better because you're eating healthy 5 times per week instead of 0 times per week with an all of nothing mentality. And the third one, which is the one that we need to be very, very careful with, is that many times, not always, but many times, our New Year's resolutions are focused on losing. So we want to lose weight, we want to stop smoking, we want to stop a certain behavior that we don't like, we want to stop eating chocolate, whatever it might be that you are focusing on the next year. But you will see that the wording is all about losing, quitting, stopping. And the issue with framing our New Year's resolutions in this way is that even though it does sound amazing on the conscious level, because we want to be healthier and lose weight, it sounds terrible for the subconscious mind, because the subconscious mind doesn't want to lose. The subconscious mind is there to keep you safe and comfortable. And the subconscious mind wants to avoid at all costs pain, fear, and loss. So the moment you say, I want to lose weight, the subconscious mind is like, hell no, there is no way I'm losing anything. That weight is there for a reason. It could be an emotional reason. We need to be very careful with framing things, not just in a positive way, but in a way in which you feel like you're winning. What if instead of saying, I want to lose weight, you would say, I want to feel amazing in my body. I want to be healthy. I want to be confident in my body. I want to live longer. Think about my longevity. So that would be a really nice way to reframe the losing weight into, I want to be healthier. I want to feel amazing in my body. You see the difference? You see the shift? And what if instead of saying, I want to quit smoking, what if you could say, I want to take care of my body. I want to take care of my beautiful vessel for existence. So these are the 3 reasons why New Year's resolutions usually don't work. And the thing is, we're always focused on the outcome. We're focused on, I want to achieve this, I want to achieve that. But the thing is, the focus shouldn't be in achieving this or that. The focus should be in becoming the person who can easily have this thing. Becoming the person. That's a huge transformation that it is required. It's a huge transformation to become the person who doesn't need to smoke because they feel amazing. They feel peaceful. They feel content. They don't need to have any supplements in their life in order to feel that way. So it's about becoming the person who doesn't need to smoke, not about quit smoking. That's the easy part once you become the person who doesn't need smoking. So what I want to offer to you is that this year we can do things differently. This year, you can set New Year's intentions in a way that actually works. And I will teach you how to do that. So I'm organizing a new free masterclass on December 15th, and I will teach you the exact process that I use every year to set intentions and actually make them happen in the next 12 years. In this masterclass, we're going to cover the 5 mistakes to avoid when setting intentions for the new year, how to set intentions that actually work, 5 steps to manifesting your dreams in 2025. And at the end of the session, we're going to do a live group coaching session. So feel free to bring your questions about what you want to manifest into your life, some challenges that you might be having right now. And I will be super, super happy to coach you live during the session if that's something that you want. We're going to do a powerful meditation. We're going to do a journaling session. And most importantly, we're going to have so much fun. If you've been in one of my masterclasses before, you know that the energy is potent. Every time you come to a masterclass with me, you will end up feeling inspired, empowered, and we're going to have literally so much fun by doing that. So if you want to join us, the link will be in the show notes. We're going to do this on December 15th at 6 p.m. European time, 5 p.m. UK time, 2 p.m. Argentina time, 11 a.m. Mexico time. So if you want to do New Year's resolutions in a completely different way this year, I'm here to support you. You don't need to do this alone. You can do this with a bunch of amazing women from all over the world who will be setting their intentions in a way that actually works. So I will see you inside of this new masterclass. I can't wait to see you in there. We're going to have so much fun. So you will find a link in the show notes. Join us now. If for some reason you can't come, there's going to be a replay. So just subscribe anyways, and you will receive the replay after the masterclass. I will see you on the next episode. And in the meantime, in Blisstopia we trust.